If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you to lecture 4 of this GATE probability series, engineering math probability series. Today I have taken again 4 questions, question number 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, then let's try to solve it. So in 13, the random variable x has a probability density function. Random variable x has a probability density function given by this. The expected value is this much. What is the probability of this? If you see this type of function, small fx, and some algebraic function or some sort of whatever function, but it is a small fx and a probability density. Small f always represent for continuous random variable. We have already seen lots of questions on continuous random variable. I think 2-3 questions we have solved in last class. Also we have solved uniform random variable, that is also, this is also small fx. You can see continuous random variable, and the first one, that is uniformly random variable. I think this one, uniform distribution. Okay, so these are all coming under continuous random variable. So if this is a continuous, so continuous random variable easy, you can do integration as a probability density function this. So first thing is that this is the probability density for any value of x. If you put x, the output will give you the probability. That is the meaning of this x. X is your input. At what point you need find the probability, and the output will be your probability. So you know total probability is always 1. So what is the total probability here? X can vary from 0 to 1. So total is sum. So sum is integration here, because it is continuous. Here sum will be easily integration. In normal probability where it is 1, 2, 3, you have to add each and every case. Then we say sum of all is 1. But here you can do it easily. This is 1. So it means a x plus b x square by 2 from 0 to 1. Sorry, 0 to 1 is equal to 1. That means a plus b by 2 is equal to option. This is equation 1. Okay, now next thing is given ex. Ex is what? Ex is equal to x into px, summation of this in normal discrete, but here it will be integration 0 to 1 x into what is a plus bx, and it is given 2 by 3. So again you can do it, ax square by 2 bx cube by 3, 0 to 1 2 by 3. So if you solve, it will be half plus b by 3 is equal to 2 by 3. So I think you can solve these two equations. I am not doing it. So if you solve it, you will get a is equal to, solving 1 and 2. I am not solving it in simple equation. You just simplify and solve it. This equation and this equation. If you solve it, you will get a equal to 0 and then b equal to 2. Okay. If you solve it, a equal to 0, b equal to 2, that means your fx is now becoming only 2x. 0 plus bx, that means 2x. So what is they are asking? They are asking probability x is less than 0.5. Less than 0.5 means you have to integrate it from minus infinity to 0, because minus infinity is not required. The x is defined from only from 0. So you will go from 0 to 0.5, and then fx is 2x dx. So it will be 2x square by 2. So simple x square by 2 will get cancelled. 0 to 0.5, 0.5 square, it will be 0.25. So this is the answer. But in a lifetime of electrical bulb is a random variable with the density. Again there is small fx. You can see again small fx, kx square, where x is measured in years. If the minimum and maximum lifetime of the bulb is minimum, a bulb will stay for 1 year, and maximum it will stay for 2 years. And for in between, what is the probability? That is given by this fx. Whatever value you put, the output will be the probability. Okay, that means x, the lowest value is 1 and the highest value is 2. So you got it, x is varying 1 and 2. Then the value of k. So you know if it is varying, plus the like one, this one, total probability is always 1. So the total probability, that means the integration of this one is 1. From where to where? From the lowest value of x to the highest value of x. So if you do this one, it will be kx cube by 3, 1 to 2, it is 1. So k 8 by 3 minus 1 by 3 is equal to 1, or which means k equal to 3 by 8 minus 1, 3 by 7. Which means k is equal to, if you solve, k is equal to 3 by 8 minus 1, 7. So this is the answer. X is a random variable of this probability density. Again a small fx. So all are, you are saying, coming from continuous random variable. So many questions are there. So you take care of this one, simple integration. So this becomes easy for you to solve. So what is that they are asking probability between 0.5 to 5. So probability 0.5 to 5, how I will integrate? but here integration I cannot directly go because there are so many breaks. This is known as piecewise defined function. Piecewise, the functions is divided in small pieces, in small segments. So 0.5 you can go up to 1 because that will be 0.2 fixed, your value of fx dx, plus what I am calculating, I am calculating from x 0.5 to 5, the probability. Then from 1 I can now go up to 4 only because this is my fx, and then from 4 to 5 it is 0, so no need to write this one also. So that means only this much. So this is the answer. So you can do it, I think 0.2 and it will be 0.5, 1 minus 0.5, answer is 0.4. Two players A and B alternately keep rolling a fair dice. The person who gets 6 first wins the game. Given that the player A starts game, then the probability that A wins the game. So they are rolling alternately. Who is starting? A is starting, and the person, if it gets 6, then it will win. So what is the probability that A will get? So if A starts game, the probability of winning A I am calculating. So what the first chance can be, A wins at the first attempt only. A starts the game and A wins in the first attempt. So whoever wins, that stop. The person who gets 6 first, whoever gets 6 first, that he wins. Then B will not get a chance. So in the first throw, if A gets 6, the job is done. The game is over. A already won it. So next case, in the second trial, A will win. So A first failed, B also failed, then it came to again A. So A win in highest second trial. So next A failed, B failed, then again A failed, then B failed. So A in third attempt. So this is the case, you can see. So what is the probability of getting a 6? 1 by 6, because in a dice there are 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You need to find 6. So 6 is only one event out of 6 event. So what is the probability of not getting 6? 5 by 6. Here also 5 by 6. Here also 1 by 6. Now you can fill it. So if you take 1 by 6 common, then it will be 1 plus 5 by 6 whole square plus 5 by 6. How many 5 by 6 will come here? 4, because 4 failure. Now what is this series? I have already told you this is very fine series. This probability is trial, we say, try until success. This type of probability distribution we say, try until success. So it always forms a infinite GP, and the formula of infinite GP is A by 1 minus R. What is A? A is the first term is 1. 1 minus what is R? R is the thing that you are multiplying. What you are multiplying? 5 by 6 whole square. So 1 by 6, it will be 36, then 36 minus 25, that is 11, 6 by 11. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.